Hello guys, RMP792 here. I am just recording this little vlog to talk about the ending of Borderlands, or Tales from the Borderlands I should say. On a little side note, I have my bedroom back! Hooray! Um, so, regardless, um, okay, Tales from the Borderlands. I said that after I'd finished part 5, or episode 5 I should say, I would just do a little vlog and talk about my final thoughts on the game. So, final thoughts? I really liked episode 5. I thought it was really good. I had its problems, certainly, but I liked the fact that a lot of the decisions you'd made up to that point came back in the form of who you were able to recruit for your team. That's actually a nice idea that gives your choices weight and impact, but without having to change the story massively. Um, so it's things like I was able to recruit Athena because I'd saved her relationship with Janie, and so on and so forth. Which I like that. I also really enjoyed the sort of giant robot battle at the end, but I'm a sucker for giant robots. Oh, by the way, massive spoilers if you hadn't realised that. I might tag it with final thoughts brackets spoilers or something like that. But anyway, but no, as I say, I really enjoyed it. It was funny, it was fun, and it tied up quite nicely. It's one of those things where I'm not sure, because while you would think this would have quite a considerable impact on Borderlands, I mean, let's face it, they took out Helios. That was a fairly important location for, well, certainly for the pre-sequel. I don't know if you can argue it's an important location for Borderlands 2, given that it's just, hanging around in orbit and sort of throwing loaders at you, but regardless. Um, yeah, the reveal of who is actually under that mask, yes, I really like that. I will freely admit I did not see it coming that it was Loaderbot, but that is just kind of so perfect that well done, Telltale. You have an excellent writing team. So my final thoughts on Borderlands, or one of these days I'll get it right, on Tales from the Borderlands is it's really good. You I don't think you have to have played the other Borderlands games, but I would definitely say it helps. And honestly, it is a really excellent expansion to the universe. I'm hoping that the stuff that happened is going to have consequences for the rest of the series, but given some of the choices, I'm not sure to what extent. For example, if Athena turns up again, is the fact that she's now getting married to Janie Spriggs going to get brought up, given that that might not happen depending on how you act? It could simply end up being that they'll go with effectively the most common things that people pick, because of course they have the statistics for who picked what. So the most logical way to create an ongoing universe canon in a situation like that is just, here's the most common decisions, those are the canon ones. But we will have to see. It will really depend on what Telltale want to do and what 2K? Yeah, 2K want to do. But at the end of the day, I can be very, very positive about Tales from the Borderlands. It's definitely worth playing, especially if you're a Borderlands fan. So, yeah, nothing really else to say about it. So, thank you very much for watching this little vlog.